Last thing I want is to drag everyone to freaking Frostmourne.
Last thing we want to do is get dragged all the way to Frostmourne.
I know. Could you imagine playing with all that ping?
I do it early in the when I play with some OCE guilds. It's not actually too bad.
No, it's not that bad. I admit it's easier to play as a caster with ping.
Oh, definitely. All this lag in Ravendreth, man. I'm out collecting herbs and no mobs are attacking me, and I'm just running around collecting herbs. Of course, it takes about 10 minutes to pick each herb, but...
Wait, Ravendreth's lagging? I thought it was Lagenwield. I'm the same. I've never had any issue in there, but everyone else has.
Except for the world boss. I've had issue in the world boss. Let's get full death.
I don't have any issue with the world boss.
I haven't in other zones. I know I have in Ardenweald, though. It can actually really depend on how many people are in one layer, too. Because I found, like, if you have one raid group, that's fine, but there's 2 raid groups together fighting the boss. That creates problems. You get a lot more lag then.
Just play on war mode and kill the horde group.
No, they were both alliance. Like this week, the world boss was okay until like a second group showed up.
Ugh. My freaking fight for the world boss ended up in a massive like 40v40. It was fun. Remember to go through the mirror.
Where are we starting?
I don't want to go to the mirror.
My assumption would be hungering.
I'm going to wait till I see Kale go to the mirror, then I'll follow him blindlessly.
Yeah, it's
right, the mirror.
Cell, you technically should have fallen. That's bullshit.
Someone made a mess down here.
Still shocks me how much those rats fucking hurt.
He lives in Australia. He's probably been bit by worse.
They have what?
Koalas.
No, there's different koalas.
Oh, my vortex didn't work for that.
So lucky that gets rid of auto run. There you go, Junks.
Well, you don't have to scream it at us.
I mean, I could verbally scream it, but that would like defeat the purpose of trying to get someone in here.
Chubb could hear that all the way at Old Country Buffet.
Exactly.
No, that's my GGs he can hear.
Let's go, guildies. Papa needs some more anima.
How do you do?
No, 'cause we
Looks
full-
like we don't. Damn it.
Just got to do Mythic Plus. The best way to get anima.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All right. I think we got everybody here, right? Yep.
Wow, and a minute before raid time. Good job.
All right. Changes to this boss. So, only one change, and that is when he does expunge. The ability. I think he said he's running late kill. Let me see if he's on. No, he's not. Wait, is he? Yeah, he is on. Hold on.
I'll talk to him if you want to keep explaining.
Let's get a summon for him, please. And then Tano, if you could link Discord one more time for him. Okay, yeah. So the new ability, Obliterating Rift. So actually, let me make sure he's in here first because I don't think he's done this encounter yet. Okay, all right. Looks like we got everybody now. All right, so like I was saying, Obliterating Rift. So that's the new ability we're dealing with on Heroic. So whenever we do whenever he does expunge, that's the ability where we all separate. We have that little circle around us. The circle is dependent on how much HP we have. So once that ability ends, there's basically going to be these little blue orbs that are going to be left behind. So Tano and Kale, I know before, once he did consume, we would run out to where we are right about now. And then
stay in the middle now.
Yeah, so now we got to keep him. Actually, what I want you to do now is when you aggro him, kind of push him forward just a little bit. The way he's facing, push him forward just a little bit, just so we get some extra room. So we will just FYI, everybody, like we did on normal, where we reset where we are right now, we will not be doing that anymore. As soon as the consume is done, we got to beeline it straight back to him. Okay, so these orbs, obviously there's a lot. There's 21 of us, so that's going to be 21 orbs that are going to be spread out throughout the entire platform here. So we could leave them alone, but that's not going to be good for business. If you run into them, basically you explode, you take some damage. So from what I saw, basically we just use immunities, people with immunities to clean them up. So obviously we're going to go turn by turn. I just want to do one immunity per expunge, just to see if we can clear enough up. I'm not looking to do a full clear of all the orbs. I just want enough orbs cleared so high traffic areas are good to go, where we don't have to worry about dodging stuff for expunge and stuff like that. So obviously myself, Chubb, and my paladins. So we got James, we got Potat. So the four of us will probably be working on that. Like I said, we're just going to be doing one person after every expunge. And basically, well, actually, James and Potat, are you guys spec'ing to double horse? If not, could you do that just so we can clear up more ground? But yeah, it's going to be the four of us. So, Chubb, I want you to go to first off on the first expunge. As soon as that's done, I want you to turtle and grab as many orbs as you can, preferably the ones that are closest to us. And then just, actually, no, we might have to do two. Someone might have to do.
Well, you'd want the ones closest to the boss, right?
Well, we're going to be spread out, so they're going to be all over the place, you know? Yeah, so I'm afraid if you take care, since you're going to be first, if you take care of the ones that's closest to the boss, then you might not be able to get the ones in the back. And then once we spread out again for the next expunge, then that's just going to double up, you know? So we might have to do two.
Yeah, well, the only issue is then we'll have to switch. If you and I go the first group, the Pallies will have to go together in the second group because we have a 3-minute cooldown. I don't know.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Just have one hunter do range and one pally do melee.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I mean, we'll all be mostly stacked, right? And what we really need is a little area on the left and right to get the ejections out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we need a path back here for his consume. And then we need to be able to spread for expunge. So
okay, yeah, let's do that then. Let's see how, because I'm anticipating that we might come across like I'm thinking maybe 5, possibly 6 expunges. So I'm hoping, yeah, we can get a good rotation here, but obviously we just need to jump in and see how things go. So I like what you said, Lazy. So Chubb,
you think this is going to have a bit of a sludge fist element where we really, like the first set of expunges, we really need to try to get up here against the wall? Is that going to matter?
It's helpful to maximize your space.
Yeah, let's make sure we're doing that.
But I feel like when our guild did it the other night, they were despawning some of them because there's no way we had 17. There's no way we were clearing enough because I can guarantee you they weren't really clearing them. I know I did a little bit.
I mean, yeah, you can run into your own orb.
No, I mean nobody was really clearing it, and there was not a lot out.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably other people that can help, right? Like Crazy White Boy's got stuff he could probably pop to help clear some too, right?
Netherwalk.
Yeah, I mean, like we've got, I can't immune, but I've got several cooldowns I can layer to go through at least a couple.
Yeah, because we only did it during consume, so there's no way that we had as many orbs as we should have.
So yeah, let's try and be real good with the first set, because as we start putting them in, we won't have to go as far, right? As we start filling the room in. So let's just make sure we're really good about it on the first set, trying to get those as far out as we can, and then go from there.
So just like we did on normal guys, where basically we were just kind of focused on making sure we weren't touching each other's circles. I think it's a priority now that we try to get to the edge. So just keep that in mind now. So when expunge goes out, try to beeline it to an edge just so we have that path from us to destroyer clear as possible. And then let's see how that goes. So yeah, run to the edge. When expunge comes, run to the edges. That way the center is totally clear, and then let's see how that goes. All right, let me drop a feast here.
Can we get cookies and mage food, please? Mine disappeared for some reason.
Because you ate them.
No, I didn't.
That's all I'm here for.
Yeah, surprisingly, some people were complaining yesterday, Scott.
Yeah, no mage food.
No food? Oh yeah, that's all I'm needed for.
And I don't have to use my Hearthstone at the end. That's important too.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
All right, we ready?
Give me 1 second here. Okay. Before we jump in here, actually, yeah, Jess is messaging me right now, and we might actually run into an issue with people with miasma when we separate for expunge. So obviously, we might go left. Some people might go left. Some people might go right. And we need to make sure people with miasma go to a side with a healthy side just so they can stay alive.
Well, you'll need to split for it anyways, right? So you kind of got to run out there together in the miasma and then split for it and then get back in it as you're coming back to the boss.
Okay. All right.
So that'll just be on the people. I mean, obviously we don't want someone with miasma to go one way and no one else to go that way. So if you don't have miasma and you see someone running that does have it, be a good friend and jump in. And just know that you're going to have to spread before it goes off.
Mm-hmm.
And then jump back in on the way back to the boss.
Okay, we're all ready. Here we go.
I'm gonna go
Oh my
last
god,
one
I get a
like that.
countdown.
That's the lucky number.
I don't know
I
why.
think verbal
22.
junks.
You know, I think ERT, it's set up to 22 for some reason. I gotta change that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That good, junks?
Yeah, that should be good. All right, get ready for expunge, guys. So try to get to an edge. Chubb, you're going to be up first on this one. Or actually, let's just see how this looks. Okay, maybe in the next one, Chubb, we'll have to grab some. So Chubb and Potat, because there might be some left behind in melee. So Potat, you clean up the melee camp on the next one, and then Chubb, grab as many as you can on the outside. Shit. Let's get Cell up as soon as he goes down. Run out. Stay with your buddies.
Can't line those up.
Yeah, can't take 2 hits, guys.
It was somebody lined up.
Yeah, it was me.
Push those orbs. Boral, can we? No, you used already. Okay.
Ouch.
I think if we have all the circles stacked on each other, we're just killing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wipe it up. Just run into a bunch of orbs. So there's another strat where we basically just have like 3 groups. What was it? What was that boss from Old Deer? The one that gave us trouble. I forgot.
Nathria?
Hey, remember the one we had the 3 groups?
Vectus.
Yeah,
Vectus.
Vectus.
Yeah. So it would be something like that where we would have 3 groups. The people with miasma, you basically just go to a group and just hang out. And that way we're all not just leeching off of each other. And just like Jess said, we're pretty much killing each other right now.
Yeah, If you do it like Olympic rings instead of directly on top of each other, it works just a little better because you can stay clumped but not leech 3 people off of everybody.
Yeah, as soon as I get to the boss, I'll put down markers to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about here. So those orbs that were left behind in the melee camp, Tanks, was that you guys? I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just curious how those ones ended up there.
We had ours next to each other. We had like a tiny little spot where we could stand, and that was it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's not a lot, but I was just curious if there was.
No, Cal and I barely moved.
Okay.
So something happened, and I respawned at the boss, and he's going after you guys.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're good. There we go.
But Junks, when you get here, if you look and see those 2 pillars to the left and right of where the boss will spawn in at, that's where we were dropping.
Yep.
You and Tano?
Yep. All we did was run slightly to the left or slightly to the right, drop it, go right back to the center.
And that way, boss doesn't move, and we don't take up any space with the orbs.
Okay.
So if someone got hit by our orbs, well, you're really fucked up.
The orbs seem like they're fairly easy to dodge. I mean, obviously, as there's more and more of them, it's going to become a problem. But is it maybe worth saving some of the immunities until you're actually going to... There's a certain density of them, right? You're getting more efficiency per cooldown if you let them kind of build up a little.
So obviously, if we're on the edges, the problem though is that they don't despawn at all. So the more times we're going out to the edges, the harder it's going to get for us to make sure we're not overlapping our debuffs with other people and trying to dodge the orbs at the same time. So I still think we shouldn't ignore them. We should still at least try to clear them up as much as possible, just so we can have some room for every subsequent expunge that goes out.
So I think the 2 strats are like take advantage of the space or try and keep the orbs, spread out as little as possible to still be out of everyone's expunge range, and then try and clean them all up with immunities, right? I
think we're good. Yeah. What we're doing is good right now. Obviously, I think the issue on that last pull was the miasma, and we were just leeching too much off of each other. So keep as far as
tides maybe right every other. Let the first one go, and then on the second one, have like you and Potat do the first round or whatever.
Yeah. That's what we did last pull. Yeah, it was
Would
every
it
other.
also help if we, like, instead of, because I know, like, especially a range, I try to go back as far as we can. Should we try so that one person, like, say if that one hunter is trying to get all of the balls, if we say, okay, everybody, the first expunge, go to the left side, so instead of us all just going around, like, scatter as far as we can, so that way they're all on the left side, so he doesn't have to try to go around all around the edge to get it, maybe?
Yeah, we could, like, all these big anima containers, pretty much like go clockwise, each like what is that sliver of the room there between,
I like the idea if our circle was the same every single time, the same size, but it's not.
Yeah, some people get really big ones based on if their health is low when it goes off.
Exactly, yeah. So if we're all going to one side, it just could be a clusterfuck where somebody might just had this ginormous circle, and then we might not be able to. So for now, let's just keep it to, run to a side, and then go from there. And then, of course, obviously, if you have miasma, just make sure you get to a side where you can help. All right, so those markers, what I put down here. So we got blue, green, and orange. So basically, like I said said before about Vectus on Uldir, we basically have 3 groups that are going to be on those markers. And then basically, if you get miasma, because I think it's just 3, right? Or is it more?
I saw 4 at one point.
4? Okay. I mean, well, it's not major if we have 2 in one group, but the main thing is just it's not 4 in the entire raid. As long as we split them up, at least minimum 1 in each raid marker, we should be good. So let me do this. So Tano, Kale, you guys are in the same group. Okay.
Yeah, you're right, Necro. Also, like with these markers, Junks, we just want to be really careful with the beams and the markers being that wide.
As long as we keep a tight stack.
If we keep a tight stack, you could put the beams between the markers. It's just going to come down to how people are stacking and people being accurate with their beams. And yeah, Necro's right. We got to make sure we aren't like one person behind the other. That's going to kill you both.
All right, then. Well, Jess, you tell me. I mean, how difficult was it to heal us with a singular stack?
I don't think that was a problem. No, I think we were fine.
Okay, then. All right, let's disregard this. I'm sorry. I thought you told me.
I think he's right, though. We don't want the circles right over top each other. You want some Venn diagramming going on there so that people can be in each person's different circle. But we should still be able to fit with inside one of these life blooms or whatever this is called. I can't even remember anymore.
What were you saying, Jess?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you meant if we had them singular, like all separated. Was it not hard? When they were all stacked together, yeah, we're just killing each other. Like, because what that does is it zaps our health before we get to the circles that we have to run out. And we want to be healed as much as we can before we get to that point, because that's why our circles are so big.
Okay, so then, so then we should have separate groups then. Okay.
Spread them out a little bit. Yeah,
but we should be able to keep them within the size of this green circle, though.
Yeah,
I don't think they need to be spread that far.
In the Venn diagram part of it. Does that make sense? Like, don't be soaking 2 or 3 people's circles.
Okay. All right. So this is what we're going to do then. We're not going to do the groups, okay? Just like Lazy just said right now, use this mushroom circle as an example. We just got to be within that zone. And just like Jess said as well, just make sure if you are helping soak, it shouldn't be, the entire group. All right. Now, with that being said, because we're doing it this way, when you run out the beams, I mean, that is 100% player responsibility. That's your responsibility to make sure you identify who those people are. DBM and Bigwigs is marking those people. So find those people with the marker, making sure that you're not lined up with them and getting hit. People who have the debuffs do not overlap on each other. I know it's very difficult, but because 2 or 3 of you might be running in the same direction, but you just got to be really quick to make sure that you figure it out fast and make sure that you're not hitting each other. All right, check for pull. Hold on. Let me fix my timer. I don't know why that was.
45, 44, 43.
Just verbally count it in.
Oh, you're stressing him out if he has to verbally have to count.
Five.
And in Spanish.
3, 2, 1.
He's not Drac.
We got 3 miasmas in this melee camp over here. If you're good on health, you can eat your orb quickly as well. All right, so Chubb and Potet, you guys are going to be the first on this next expunge. Both of you guys are going to use immunities and just try to clean up as much as we can. Let's get Haley up. Oh, no. No, where's this? Okay. Boral, make sure you roar for this next consume here. Thank you. Help your buddies out. Clean up those orbs.
Yeah, I had to beam in asthma.
Yeah, that's just a shitty combo. Yeah. All right, so James, you and I are going to get the next set of orbs.
Roger.
Tide or Clay, do you guys have Windrush?
I do.
All right, Tide, can you drop Windrush on the next consume? Holy moly. Yep. That's a big circle.
Can someone get Kale?
We don't have one.
Yeah, a minute and a half. Yep, go ahead, just wipe this up. Run into orbs. All right, as far as healing wise, healers, did that feel any better or?
I thought it was better until we got to the point where we have to run out. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at remembering the ability names, but
Oh, the expunge? The smaller circles?
Well, not the smaller circles, the big one.
Consume, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So when I did this before, when we ran out for the consume, we just reset and did the boss over here then. That way people aren't running with the miasma around them, and that's when we were losing a lot of health, and that's why the next expunge circles were so big. We weren't catching up on the healing.
Yeah, actually, I like that. Yeah, go ahead.
And then we have more room to drop orbs as well, because we do it in kind of quarters.
Agreed. Yep. Actually, yeah, that's a very good point. That's my fault for not making that change, since originally the orbs were just going to spread out all over the place, but since now we're taking it to the edge, yeah, we can reset to where we're starting right now. All right, so what we're going to do one change here. So for the first consume, Boral, I've been asking you to use roar. We're not going to do that. I want you to keep your roar for the second consume, okay? I want Dot, if you could put a gate from here to the middle. That way Dot doesn't have to stop his DPS and put a gate up for the second consume. We'll just use your roar for the second consume. All right, just wait on Clay. All right, so Todd, you said you had Windrush, right?
Yep, I do.
All right. We might need that on the third one, depending on if cooldowns are still up. Clay, what about you? Do you have Windrush?
No. I can take it, though, if you want.
No, I think we're good for now. We should be good between Gate, Windrush, and Roar. Okay, all right, so just to recap, we're still taking the orbs to the edges, and after the first consume, make sure you take the gate. That way, that should all clump us up back as fast as possible for the healers to top us off, and then we will reset where we are right now. Oh, did I not drop a... Since we're going to be resetting 10 own kills, since we're going to be resetting after the first consume, no need to push him up. Just tank him where he's at. All right, we're ready. Here we go.
Nice.
I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm hitting my old macro.
I need a nap.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so remember, just spread out just a little bit, but not too much. We still need people with the beams to get out. If you're healthy, eat up your orb. Help your buddies out. Oof, that's not good. Raid awareness, guys. That went right through the group. Let's keep it going here. Remember, if you're healthy, eat up your orb.
Yeah, until it bounces you into another one.
All right, get ready for consume. The gate is right at the edge of the... Yep. No, we're supposed to reset at the other place, guys. That's okay. Yeah, we lost some healers and some DPS. Just wipe this one up. Sorry, Tenno and Kale. I maybe wasn't clear enough. We're going to do the normal strat, like we did on normal difficulty.
Yeah, all you said for us was to not tank, like, pull him. That was it.
So when did the orbs reset? There was like nothing up at the end there.
They don't. I felt like a lot more of us were eating the orbs because we were healthy. So after expunge, if you're at 100% health, just go ahead and eat your orb. And that should help us kind of clear up the space.
Be careful, it will bounce
Unless you
you.
have miasma, though. If you have miasma and you take that, then it's going to be difficult for you to run back and get more health quickly.
Correct. Yeah, correct. I mean, yeah, when I meant 100% health, I meant like you're totally healthy and nothing's going on with you. But obviously, yeah, if you have miasma, don't do anything other than just trying to find a buddy so you can stay topped off. And yeah, just like Lazy said, there is a knockback when you do absorb, so just be prepared for that.
I got bumped into another one that killed me.
Yeah.
I blame my fat panda model.
Mm-hmm.
It's like totally random.
Oh, it's always a knockback? Okay.
I don't know if this is true or not, but our mage said she blinked through like 4 of them and she didn't take any damage, but they disappeared.
I could try.
I know the pro level strat is ice block and then use the priest pole to pull him through it. That's like MLG right there, though. I've never seen it.
Okay. All right. Timer should be good now. Should be able to do. 10 seconds. Let's hope it works.
942.
Yeah.
941.
Old 22. There we go. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see what happens. 10 seconds. There we go.
No, Junk's like it start counting up.
5, 4.
I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time.
2, 1.
Get those beams out. All right, get ready for expunge. Taking those out. So if you're at 100% health and you don't have miasma, go ahead and eat your orb. Do not eat your orb if you aren't topped off and you aren't being leeched off of.
Link did not work.
All right, next expunge, get ready. All right, Katsuma's coming. Be sure to use the Warlock Gate. Try to group up for the healers. Tanks, we're resetting where we are right now. Looney, next, if we get another pull in, hold your spirit link. I want it for that moment right there at consume when we're all grouped up instead of at the beginning.
Okay.
Next expunge.
I got totem.
Okay. Those beams out. Next expunge. Chubb, did you use yours?
I did.
Okay. I'm going to use mine. Potat, see if you can just clear up some stuff.
I turtled. I was about to die anyway.
Now. Try to group up.
You can kill.
Desolate.
Sponge, get ready.
Expunge. Desolate.
Forget to use your cookies if you need to.
Expunge.
Sorry.
James, can you clear up as much as you can?
I is dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, keep pushing, keep pushing. We'll see how far we can go on this. Use the gate if you can. Yep, Spirit Link. Thank you. Good job, healers. Keep it up.
I got turtle up if you want it.
Let's save it for the next one. Let's quickly get back. Chubb, you and I will build turtle the next one. Our current orientation, Chubb, you take the right side, I'll take the left. Strata, what about you? Is your turtle up?
10 seconds.
Okay. Then Strata, try to clear up the melee camp. And then Chubb, take the right. I'll hold mine for the next one. Doing good.
We
Keep
need more
pushing it.
people on tide.
Don't worry about me. I have turtle.
Copy.
Oh, that's great.
Was it still up?
No.
Run out, run out. Use your personals right here if you got them. Watch those beams.
Expunge.
Go ahead and turtle here. All right, whatever we got.
Desolate.
Someone help Cal.
Big heals on.
Yeah, big heals on Tano. We got a minute and a half left. Just ignore the soaking up any kind of orbs. We just got to push as much as we can here. That's all right. Keep going. Really close. That was good.
Yeah, the beams are a lot easier when half the raid's dead.
The good thing is we all got to see majority of the fight now. So now it's just remembering when to move and when to stay and all the other snaz jazz. So we're right there. Uh-oh. Of course.
Sorry. I wasn't sure if melding would work.
So I've been seeing this the past few pulls, and that is when you get miasma and when you get the ejection. And I think some people are confused. If you have miasma, I've seen a couple of people run out. You're just you're not helping yourself at all with that. So just be on your toes and quickly determine if you have miasma, which you need to find somebody, or if you have ejections. Ejections are, I mean, they're both very important, but ejections will Blue Falcon some of your buddies if you don't handle it correctly. So I'm going to say this one more time. Ejections, bigwigs should be tossing a marker over your head. And if you have DBM or bigwigs, you should be / typing something as well. To let others around you know that I have it. So just because you have it doesn't mean people are going to move around you. You move first. You have to determine what's the safe spot. So just make sure you guys are on top of that. Okay. And yeah, Looney, just remember, I want that first spirit link for after the consume when we all group up. Use that gate, guys. The quicker we all can get back together and group up and use spirit link, that's going to be easier for us to be phase into the next phase or get into the next phase. Check for pull. All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get ready to run out. Good job with the beams. It's got to be like that every single time. Consume. Use the gate. Group up as fast as possible. Spirit link. Much better, much better. Looking clean, guys. All right, no worries. Tide will win rush on the next consume.
Yep.
Thank you. Yep, stay in dot. Yep. Now get ready to spread out. There we go. Spread out. Strata, you got a turtle up?
Yep.
All right, so the next one, can you take care of some orbs here?
Yep.
Thank you.
Oof.
Potat, on your way back, can you bubble and grab some orbs?
Getting Luna.
Or not on your way back, just, yep. After we reset, there we go. Stay. Now we separate. Chubb, do you have turtle?
30 seconds.
All right, I'm going to use mine then.
Fuck it, the next one.
Get ready to separate. Separate. You good, Chub, right?
Yep.
Copy. Get ready for consume. We should be able to use the gate. Okay. Watch that orbs right in the group. Okay.
Walk the middle so it wouldn't be in our way.
Yeah, that's fine. Doing good. Doing good. Keep it up. James, if you could, try to clean up some orbs around that melee camp. Thank you, sir. Lasers, take those out. James, be careful. Good maneuvering, buddy. Yep.
GG!
And use your roar prematurely.
Oh.
How long is your cooldown for roar?
Wind rush is the same, 2 minutes. Although it's roar, what's the speed increase you get? Okay, yeah, total 60% within 10 yards for 5 seconds. It's not quite as good. Yeah, that's true.
Well, we definitely had dealer's choice between totems, roar, and gates. Like that last consume, I think you roared and people were taking gates too at the same time.
I couldn't like click on the gate. It kept
Yeah,
wanting me to
it's
like melee
odd.
the boss.
Yeah.
The hitbox.
Yeah, we might have to push that out a little bit more.
There's a way you can basically focus target and then set up a keybind macro for use focus target. And it's a way to do gates when everyone's stacked up like that.
Anybody need that?
Yeah, I can roll on that. Ah, damn you, Tide.
Haha, 64. Old man wins.
I think it was a late entry. To make the deadline.
It takes me a little longer to find the numbers.
True. That's true.
It's been so long since I played Paladin. Potad and James, you guys can click off the shield, right? When you use it, your bubble.
Oh, nigga.
You talking about Divine
Yeah,
Shield?
yeah, Divine Shield. Yeah, you guys can click that
I
off,
don't
or do you have
think
to wait?
You can't right click it, but you can set up a cancel aura. Just like the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, I was curious because when I asked him to clean up melee, I was like, oh man, there's not a lot of orbs. Does he have to sit there the whole time and wait?
I think Turtle's the same way. We can't click it off, but we can use the button or cancel aura to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're coming up on the hour mark, so by the time I explain, it'll be break time. So we're just going to take break now, and then we'll come back. We'll get rock and rolling on this boss.
Can I run and go get some more of my runes out of my bank?
Yeah, we'll summon you back.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know you could attack while you had bubble. I thought it was like us with turtle. We can't do anything in turtle.
No, it used to be. They've changed it like 4 times since Wrath. Because during Wrath, it was the old bubble where you were just completely unable to do anything, and then they made it like 50% less damage. They tried 50% less haste, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, they're just like, here's the current version. Yeah, Blessing of Protection used to just be Divine Shield for everyone else.
Yeah, but with blessing, you can attack.
Oh, can you or can you not? I thought you couldn't.
Not.
Yeah, that's how it used to be. Yes, I didn't pay for a single repair bill in ICC.
I know I think Blessing and Protection used to be the same, but you can attack during that with that now too.
Oh, can you?
Mm-hmm.
I know spell warding you could. You could attack. You couldn't cast spells. It was like the opposite. And protection used to be like that too. You could cast spells, but you couldn't do any sort of physical attacks.
All right, ready. Check to see who's back.
I'm still on canister duty.
Yes, you and I will take care of that.
Okay.
All right. I'll drop a feast after I'm done explaining everything. So, Chubb, did you hear that? I'm going to drop a feast after I'm done explaining everything.
I heard it. Thank you.
All right. So everything else is the same on heroic, other than the one additional ability here, and that's the when we're dealing with the last canister. Actually, not the last canister. Excuse me. It's going to happen throughout the entire fight, but it's the last canister ability. And that basically there's going to be an additional ad that spawns. So when you have that big red circle throughout the entire fight until we're on the last canister, you still want to take that red circle towards the edge of the melee and tank camp and just kind of plop it right there. There's going to be 2 people now that are going to be having that that circle. And one big ad is going to spawn from one circle and one small ad is going to spawn from the other circle. And the small ad takes high priority than the big ad. The small ad will still have to, well, not still, but the smaller ad, we're going to have to interrupt, constantly interrupt. It's just going to be spamming this cast, and we just have to keep interrupting it until we get it down. The big ad, I can't remember. Does the big ad have a cast,
No.
or you just tank him and then we're good, right, Tano?
Yeah.
Okay.
He does have a cast if you're not tanking him.
If you're not taking him, right?
Condemn, yeah, that's the AoE that'll wreck us.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, just remember, guys, until we're on canister 4, if you have that big red circle, you can move freely. So there's going to be 2 of you. So just take that to the melee camp, and then Tano will kill, whichever one you make sure you grab the big ad. And then we just have to make sure the small ad we nuke first and then just interrupt it every single time. It's just going to spam cast and we have to keep interrupting. That's pretty much it. Now, the tricky part here is when we do get to the last canister, obviously those people are going to be rooted. They won't be able to move anymore. So Tano and Kale, at this point in time, you will have no option but to move the boss to the ads. So whoever has the boss, take the boss to where the small ad is so we can cleave him down. And then once that small ad is down, then take the boss, and then the other tank will have to grab the big ad. And then once the small ad, whoever has the boss, that tank will take it to the small ad so we can just keep that max cleaving up. So that's basically how we're going to handle it. We need to make sure. Okay, yeah, that's a good point, Jess. I guess we'll have to science it. Okay, so Jess is saying if you're a druid, so Haley, Jess, and Boral, you guys can shapeshift out of that route. And then I guess we're going to try freedom. So blessing of freedom. If all my pallies, if you could, one of you guys freedom a non-druid person to see if that works too.
We should try disengage because that often removes
Disengage.
roots for me. I don't know if it'll work, but we can try it.
Yeah, we can try that. And I'm actually kind of curious about the Night Fae mount, or I wonder if that works too.
Blink might too.
Soul shape teleports you in a direction you're moving instead of the direction you're. Okay.
Blink should move me, but I don't think it'll remove the root.
Yeah.
It doesn't say, the soul shape ability doesn't say anything about removing roots or anything. Okay. All right. So that might not work. All right. So hunters. So obviously we're going to science disengage. Druids, you know what to do. Paladins, if you can, try to science freedom. Let's see if that works. If it works, quickly find the tank who has the boss, and then get to that purse. So let me mark the tanks here. So we got Blue and Moon. So yeah, we'll science those 2 things. All right. Tide, I still want a hero at 50%. Depending on how difficult phase 4 looks for us. I might switch it over to phase 4, but let's keep it at phase 50% for now, and then we'll go from there. Other than that, everything else the same, guys. We soak, double soaks, tanks. Make sure you're running out your explosions, all that good jazz. And then, yeah, Chubb, you'll take care of the left 2 canisters. I'll take care of the right 2 canisters. All right, let me drop a feast. I thought you guys did, didn't you? Don't you have to run something out?
We had too much DPS on normal, so we never did it.
Oh, okay. Oh, check your flask too.
It's probably time for another cauldron for the people who only picked up one and aren't an alchemist.
Yeah. They're alchemists and their 10-hour buffs.
So no more cauldrons until I run out of my buff.
All right, check for pull. All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus animate. Bottled animate.
Remember, let's take care of that with the quickness. Nicely done. All right, remember, if you get those circles, take it to the melee and tank camp. Right on the edge.
Did you want to pre-drain the second one?
A what?
Never mind.
All right, remember, take care of the conjured manifestation first. Interrupts. Nicely done. Onto the Spectre. Yeah, it looks like we're always getting one orb in the melee camp now, so melee camp, just be aware of that. And the people that are selected for. Make sure you're not in the circle. Molad first. Make sure we keep up with interrupts. Strata, you know how to handle. Okay, never mind. Jeez.
My canister hit 100. That's definitely a DPS check. You gotta get to 50.
Okay.
What I was trying to ask is if when the first one's filling up, if you want to pre-drain the second one.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Oh, okay.
Well, we should be doing it.
I did not.
Yeah, keep tabs on the second one, Chubb.
Okay, yeah, it was just something we didn't have to do in normal, so I'll take care of it.
They hurt a lot too. Like that's what my job was in our group, and I was getting like 3/4 of my health drained.
Yeah, I just noticed that for the first time too, and I died. So now I know.
Like on normal, it wasn't too bad, 25%,
wasn't.
30%, but now it's like it's a lot more.
Yeah. So Chubb, you and I, we're gonna have to do our own dance to make sure that we're not clicking at the same time and stuff like that. So, you know what, Strata, can you handle the right side then?
Yeah.
That way I can focus on the other things here that need to be taken care of. But yeah, the main thing is both you guys, Chubb and Strata. I mean, obviously, we want to make sure we're not hitting canisters at the same time. So, like Strata, like I was aiming for like 20. You know, once it would hit 20, that's when I would hit it. Obviously, Chubb will probably have to get Chubb. You might have to do yours a bit before. That way, we're not overlapping on them. You know.
Okay.
But as long as you guys click it before it reaches that first empowerment, that's all I care about. Check for pull. All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus anima. Bottled anima.
Orbs are all in the back now. Nicely done. Ads are incoming in 7 seconds. Get ready.
Holding at 2, Tano.
Okay, my bar thing for the canisters is missing.
Like, you can't see the percentages?
Yeah.
3 is at 3 and 4 is at 20.
Okay.
And 4 is at 22.
I'm doing 3 now.
Copy. On the Spectre. 3 orbs in the back now.
That worked, right?
Yeah, we're good. All right, get ready for the ads.
I got a boss co.
And soak. We got orbs too. Get ready. Strata 3's at 15, 4's at 11.
Doing 3 since we're gonna get close soon.
Copy. Ooh, what was that?
So that was one of the ones where the bottle busts and then it makes more bottles and they were way out.
Oh, crap. Yeah, man, we were tunneling in too with the hero. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, that was a bad finger. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, there was 3 in the back. I think we got 2 of them, but missed 1.
Okay. Touch, you're talking about that. That's the one that bounces, right?
Yeah, so
Okay, yeah.
the one honestly usually puts it really far out like that. That was the second time that was 3 in a row at the very back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I probably clicked the second one a little too early. I'll wait for it to get closer to 20%.
Like I said, what is it? 33 is when it activates.
I thought it was every 25%. 25, 50, and 75.
That's when she
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
the
I'm
boss
talking about the empowerments when something
every
is
33.
33, yeah.
I got
So
you.
it doesn't have to be 20 chub. As long the main thing, like I said, is I just don't want it to get empowered.
Gotcha.
So you have up until 33 to maneuver. Me saying 20 is actually wrong because we're actually taking a lot of damage, the people that click it. So like I said, it's a dance between you and Strata to make sure that we're not taking heavy damage while we're clicking on those canisters there.
Okay.
Like you said before, on normal it was nothing. I mean, it was a tickle.
The one that's about to empower is the most important one to keep low. The others, it's just keep it below 33.
Correct. Yes.
And she changes every 25% health. So if you know we're at like 26%, you're going to want to already have drained it, essentially.
All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus enemy. Bottled enema.
One orb. Yep. Oh, no. In the middle. Yep.
I thought it was going to be in the melee.
Yeah. She pulled an old trickaroo.
And red too. Legion, but it's all red.
Yeah. Strata 3 and 4s both are at 15.
All right. Draining 3.
I got boss.
Bottled enema.
Got this bottle.
On the small ad.
First time the ad's small one's been on the right this time.
Condemned.
Just like switching it up this poll.
On to the Spectre. 4's at 23.
Draining.
Orbs. They're towards like the middle and the back.
Shared cognition. Bottled enema. Bottled enema.
You get boss cut.
Got her.
Small ad.
Draining number 3.
Yeah, it's at 18.
Bottled enema.
These
Back
are double
one.
jumps.
Drain 2, drain 2.
Drain 2.
Sorry, I couldn't get it back. Look at that.
4's at 22. We could probably let it sit on that one for a little bit.
Yeah, I want to make sure we get 2 down.
Yep.
I'll click on it.
I'll go over there.
Bottled enemy.
Number 1 is draining.
Lingering enema.
We got to get 4.
You take Bosco.
Got it.
Small ad.
Going to 4.
Condemned.
Draining 4.
Beams.
All right, good job. Let's even out here. These are bounces, I believe. Nope. Okay.
Sorry, I had to be in the blood to get the ball thing.
Use your personals. Cookies. Orbs are going to be in the back.
Laser beam hurt.
All right, 3 is open to drain.
Yeah, orbs are gonna go. One of them are dead.
Clicking 3.
Bottled enema.
I got boss. Okay, oh god.
It's a wipe.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just had a brain fart.
Lingering enemy.
Okay. No worries. We just know as soon as she phases, those percentage markers, we got to be quick on the draw to release the canisters.
Yeah.
We're right there, though. Definitely got to the last phase. Feast is down. All right, check for bull. All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus enema. Bottled enema.
Orbs, all of them in the back.
Draining 3.
I'll take boss KO.
Bottled anima.
Bottles.
Got her.
Golad.
Focus anima.
Four's at 23.
Draining 4.
All the orbs are in the back. Yep. Nicely done. Set of ads.
I'll take boss for this KO. Got her.
Bottled anima.
Someone needs to do the left. I'm dead.
Moving to the left. Oh, I got it.
I'm gonna drain 3 now.
Copy.
Bottled anima.
2's at 83.
2 is active right now. Until 50%.
8% left.
Bottled anima. Focus anima.
Yeah, it's must not be at the right percentages because it's active now on 3.
Clicking 2. Yeah.
Is it maybe once it gets full, it switches?
No.
No, it's on the
It's
health
supposed to be
percentage.
25% health.
Just wipe this one up. Go ahead and stand and stuff.
Bottled anima.
Stoneborn were permitted to use such roots to see to our master's demands. Debaucheries I have.
Okay. So we're just gonna have to baby this. And so Chubb, you're just gonna have to, once she gets ready to hit 75%, you're just gonna have to hang out and just watch her HP. And as soon as you see 75%, click on the first canister. And then same thing for you, Strata. Once yours are active.
Right.
Because yeah, I don't know. It looks like we don't have a lot of time in between transitions to do what we need to do. So yeah, Chubb, when you see 75% and when you see 50%, okay, you need to be right at those canisters, ready to click as soon as you see those numbers. And then same thing for you, Strata, on the right side. Well, you probably just have to worry about 3. Let's try that out. Hopefully that will remedy the situation as fast as possible. Tide, I think you've been hanging out on the right side, right?
And he said AFK a minute.
This went AFK.
Okay. I think he's been hanging out. So I'm going to have him hang out on the right side. Chubb, I'm going to hang out with you on the left side just in case if you get stuck with like some possibility or something like that. At least one of us will be there to quickly click on it.
Oh yeah, opening it damages everyone. So we take a crap load of damage and everyone else takes a small bit.
So maybe this should be just be a 2-person game then on each side, and then that way we just kind of go back and forth.
Yeah. Because Anima Release is what we get for opening it. That's like 900. It says 900. It feels like a lot more than 900. But you also get loose anima on everybody in the raid, and that's another 400.
Oh, Tide's back. Okay. Hey, Tide, you've been hanging out on the right side of the platform, right?
Yep.
All right. I need you to be the backup for Strata on the right side in case he gets stuck with any abilities. But I don't know if you heard I said earlier, but basically it's going to be you and Strata on the right side, Chubb and I on the left side, and we just got to make sure on those transition points, those canisters are clicked immediately that need to be drained. It looks like there is a slight DPS check because we are getting... We're actually pretty much hitting a max on the canisters, either slightly before she transitions or after it'll max out after she transitions. So
Yeah, and are we going in like transitioning with them really low? That's something we should watch too.
Yeah,
we don't want to transition when they're at 20, 25 or something, because then you're already behind.
Yeah, I think what we're going to do now is Strata. Since we are taking damage, Chubb and I think we're going to alternate here. So Tide, I think I might have you help Strata on the right side to alternate taking damage, because it is a lot of damage that the clicker takes, and there's also raid-wide damage. So it might be too much for the healers going on to continually healing that one person. Let's just try that out, see what happens. So Strata, if you feel like that, hey, look, I won't be able to take this, or you're dealing with the boss ability, just call out to Tide, and then Tide, you'll have to step in and help Strata with whatever needs to be done on that side. And then Chubb, I'm going to do the same thing with you on the left side. All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus anima.
Looks like all the orbs are in the back. All right, 3 and 4. They're both at 15 and 2.
Draining 3.
No, okay, yeah, go ahead. Hold off, Chubb. Hold off.
I'll take boss. Got boss cap.
Okay, go ahead and click 2, Chubb. Good recovery. What the hell was that?
One missed a bottle somewhere.
Jeez. Let's get touch up as soon as she goes down. Orbs are all going to be towards the back.
Draining 4.
James, move up a little bit more.
Luna back.
Okay, I went to wipe this up. Yeah, that was some weird angles.
I think we had 3 draining at once. Is that going to make us take more damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So Strata 3 and 4, let them run out a little bit longer.
Okay.
Just so we can handle.
Or something.
Yeah, 25. Even. Well, obviously you're gonna have to, since they're moving at the same pace, 3 and 4. You're gonna have to get 3 early on. Yeah, you're gonna have to get one of them early on. So I would say do yours at 20. Do 3 at 20, and then 4 at 30. And then Chubb, you're going to do 2 at 10. That way, so we have 10, 20, and 30. Let's try that out. Let's see how that works, and then we can adjust from there.
So you want me to click canister 2 at 10?
Yeah.
Well, I've kind of been doing it early, and we run into the DPS check at 50% then, because by the time we get to 75%, canister 2's already started going back up before we even pull our.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep rotating. It looks like on heroic, we can't ignore like we did on normal a lot. This is going to be something we're constantly doing. So the main thing is we can't have them. We can't double up on clicking on the canisters. Not even doubling up, just like in very close succession either. We can't even do that. So what I'm hoping for, Chubb, is, we do 2, 3, 4, and then I'm hoping we go back to doing 2, 3, 4 by the time 1 is done, and then it'll be 1, 3, 4. And then we click on, well, once 1 is done, then we click on 1 to bring it down, and then we go back to the rotation of 1, 3, 4, and then does that make sense?
Yep.
I'm hoping that'll work. And then obviously bottles, guys. I know it's pretty difficult. So let's do this. Tano and Kale, let's bring the boss up a little bit more to greenish, because I feel like we're having issues with finding these bottles because we're too far up. So let's bring the boss a little bit further up. I'm hoping maybe that will allow most of our players to kind of get a better view of behind them, not so far up. All right, check for pull. All right, did I drop a feet? Yeah, check for pull. All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus enemy.
Clicking 2. I clicked it like 6 times.
I show 0. Yeah, we should be
Sorry,
good.
no, I read the wrong one.
Oh.
My bad. I really need to move the guide.
The bar frame, I've been trying to figure out how to do that.
Do you have LGY?
No.
Can you see yours yet, Strata, or you still can't see it?
Kind of.
Clicking 2.
I got boss.
Sorry, Chubb, but I told you the wrong thing. Not every 10, just the first 10, and then because Strata's got to do 3.
Yeah, no, I read the first one for the second. Never mind, I'll explain later.
All right, go ahead and click 3.
Yep, 3.
Take big Ed.
Already did.
Awesome.
Orbs in the back.
Oh, it's on me. Great.
All right, go ahead and click 4.
Clicking 4. Bottle.
Bottle in the back. Okay.
I'll hold boss. There's a vial behind us.
Let's get Cell up as soon as he goes down. All right, looks like we're good on canisters.
Swap Kale.
Orbs towards the back. All right, we got 10%. We need to push. Canister Stew's getting ready to max out here.
I'm gonna drain 3. Get it as low as we can.
Yep. All right, Chubb, so get ready for 2.
3 is active.
Do you want me to drain 1 before it gets to 30?
Yeah, go ahead and click 1. Hold off on 3 and 4. We are going to have to get 3, though. As soon as we recover here in a bit. Bottles. All right, click on 3. Oh, no, excuse me. Click on 4. Click on 4.
Second. Clicking 4.
I got Bosco.
Chubb, did you do 2?
Yeah, it's going down.
All right, copy. Orbs in the back. And 1 in the melee camp.
1 in the melee. She keeps switching it up.
Someone jumped out the melee.
Bottles?
Yeah, this one is on the left.
Yep, I got left.
I got Ad Kale.
Got boss.
All right, let's try to push to 25% here.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm dead too. Okay, wipe it up.
Yeah, I went in the back for one of the orbs, and someone from
And
the
4
jumped
is
out.
active.
You see what that was? I guess 25.
Okay, so 2 to 3 did not activate on HP. That definitely, she was at like 53% HP, I think, once 3 activated.
I noticed the last was 55. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I 100% thought it was dependent on HP, but it looks like it's activating at different times. So the 4 of us, we need to be ready to activate on the fly. Kale, that was a great job what you did when you called it out. So if you see that it's activated, well, I guess all of us, the 4 of us mainly, and Kale, keep doing it if you don't see anything happening. But it looks like now we need to look for the animation that, the little red puddle of blood switches from canister to canister. We need to be looking out for that.
She will also do a straight cast of a red line to the canister before the pool forms underneath it. When she's casting that line, you can click on the previous canister she's moving away from.
Okay. All right. So those 2 things, guys, the 4 of us, that's what we need to look out for. The line or the puddle of blood that's on the canister. I did not read that anywhere that, unless it's a bug, I don't know.
Well, she looks like she transitioned to the last one at 25.
Right. But from 2 to 3, it definitely wasn't 50.
Early.
Yeah, it was definitely early. Healers, so I know things are getting kind of hectic. Are we too spread out, or like should we be a bit closer? I see a lot of us going down towards the end, and I need to know, are we just... I'm learning this fight on Heroic for the first time, so I'm not really focusing on people's positioning, or are we too spread out, or are people standing in dumb shit?
I don't think we can really help too much where people are because there's just so much going on that people need to go soak and everything.
Yeah.
I think the main thing is just people not doing the mechanics right, and then also like so many of those things being drained at the same time, I think are kind of hurting us.
Yeah, I think a loose spread in general to help get the bottles right, but you can't control where those go.
Yeah.
And then orbs, man, she's switching it up. Melee's having to run out.
Yeah.
Then there's some in the melee camp, so we just got to be on our toes.
That line, guys, will take damage. So, especially to the melee camp, if you see an orb in the melee camp, you guys have to move to another side. Preferably not running through the line, because that's where you're taking damage from. So, if there's an orb inside the boss, just move around it so the person doesn't have to worry about maneuvering around you guys too to get the line to go through the orb. So we just got to be quick to react to that. So just be aware of that. So let's keep it a loose spread. I know Tide, myself, Chubb, and Strata, I know we try to keep close to the canisters, but let's try not to get there unless we need to, or until the moment we need to go there. That way, maybe, we might have one healer near us, but we might be outraging another 4 or something like that. So my suggestion would be just try to scoot back to a little bit to the middle. This is for all range too. Just kind of scoot back to the middle, just a loose spread, just so that healers don't have any issues getting to anybody. And then, of course, the 4 of us, myself, Chubb, Tide, and Strata, when it's time for us to do our dance with the canisters, that's when we need to move out. Obviously, the bottles that we need to soak, obviously we have to move at random places, but as soon as we're done soaking, let's try to snap back to that generalized area in the middle. All right, check for pull. All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus animals.
Bottle behind her.
I found out how to move him, by the way, so I'm good.
Okay, all right. All right, Chubb, so get ready for number 2.
Move away from the ball.
Click on 2. Watch those lines.
Oh, you guys gotta watch. You may have to run all the way across here.
Get closer to that orb.
Yeah, make sure it's the correct line going through it.
Yeah, be aware of the other people, though, because that was not good.
I've got boss code.
Shared cognition. Condemned. Focus animal.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Go drain 3.
Yep, go ahead.
2 is active.
I got it.
Orbs in the back. Watch the beams.
Bottle need tanks.
4's at 30.
Lingering animal.
I'll hold. Kale.
Bottle animal. Condemned. Condemned. Bottle animal.
I'm gonna drain 3 preemptively.
Orbs are. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we missed one. All right, just keep it going. Let's keep it going. Chubb, you're gonna be on your own on the left side here. I'm done.
3 is active.
Click on 2. Nice.
We have a res. Do you want?
Let's get tied up.
I can reincarnate.
Did you reincarnate or did you take a res?
There's still a res.
Okay, get Strata up then. Strata's got to take care of the right side.
Clicking one.
Bottled enemy.
When the ads
got
come up, go ahead and hero.
We already did.
Already
Oh,
have.
we did? Oh, I don't see the.
Condition already.
I have boss code.
All right, on manifestation. Orbs. Well, there's one through the melee camp or near it. Be mindful of that one.
That thing killed me right away.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 2 people died up with the orb, so that's not going away. All right, just go ahead and wipe this one up. We're going to take a 5-minute break here, guys.
The Stoneborn were permitted to use such roots to see to our master's demands. The debaucheries I have witnessed.
Stop.
All right, 5 minutes.
I'm back.
James, you here? Or Potat, you here? All right. Let's ready check to see who's back. Okay. James or Potat, do you guys know? Well, I'm sure it doesn't stack. Your Devo aura thing, does that stack or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Only one up at a time.
One up at a time. Okay. Are either one of you using it?
Usually it's Kale, so I always go with something else.
Okay.
I mean, I can
Kale,
turn it
not
on, but
unpaddled.
it won't stack with his.
Kale, are you using it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We're good then. I was just curious what was going on with that setup.
Yeah, your best bet is him running Devo, and then the Rets run Red Aura just in case.
Yeah. Looney, Lazy, you guys back?
I'm back.
Lazy. Is he using the little boys' room touch?
He's here.
I'm here.
Okay. All right.
I just didn't have my headset on, so I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So we're right there, guys. We're pretty much we're getting into the latter stages of the fight. So it's just about cleaning things up here. The orbs. I've noticed these past couple pulls. Excuse me. We've been having some issues with getting it done immediately. I know when I did it, I felt like the angles were weird. So just keep that in mind, guys. It's just not you and you plopping yourself behind the orb and you think your job is done. The faster the three people that are selected work together to work those angles, the faster we can get done with that and move on. So just keep that in mind when that comes up. Don't just plop yourself behind the orb and expect your job is done. Just the faster the three of you work together to work those angles, the faster we can get on with the fight. So just keep that in mind from here on out. Otherwise, I think we're good here. If Chubb and Strata, if you're going to click, I know you guys are doing it, but I need to make sure we're doing it every single time to call out if you're going to click a canister or myself and Ty. But the main thing is that, I want to make sure that we're not overlapping raid-wide damage with two canisters. I just want to make sure that at least we give, the healers some time to catch up before another one is clicked. So let's just keep that in mind here. All right, let me do a check for pull.
I do think with the orbs, right? One of each of the 3 beams has to go through, like they each have to go through a separate orb. So you don't necessarily have to be close to the orb, right?
It's
But
just a beam through the orb. You can hit it from fucking China, so long as the beam goes through the orb.
It's not so that each beam has to be through a separate orb. Because I've seen it where it seems like people have it through the orb, but then it doesn't work.
Yeah, sometimes
sit there with it up.
Sometimes it wigs out, and you've got to jiggle back and forward a little bit.
So it's just get any beam through any of the. Well, all 3 orbs have to have a beam through them, right?
Yeah, they light up. They do a weird little animation when you get the beam through it. They get a little circle around them, and you can tell when your beam's going through it.
Does the animation disappear if it's not going through it anymore?
Yes,
Okay,
it does.
All right.
You can get 2 through 1 beam if you're able, but you just have to get a beam through 1.
Gotcha.
Well, the main thing is just like James said right now is, like I said, if you're getting it through, don't just plop yourself and think your job is done. You have to wiggle until everything is good to go. Also, that last pull, I did notice that there were some the stuff that's left from the bottles that we soak, the stuff that's left behind on the ground. There was a bunch of those pools near the orb that had to be soaked. So just from the information we found out right now, you don't have to be right exactly behind the orb. You just got to make sure your line is going through it. So just make sure you avoid that by all means. All right, one more ready check.
Yeah, I think on Mythic there's 4 orbs and 3 people, so you really got to play funny with the angles.
Oof.
Yeah, watching it's really cool though.
All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus enemy. Bottled enemy.
Clicking 2.
I got boss cut.
Popping 3.
You want 1 now?
Yeah.
One.
Soon as she transitions, go ahead and click on it.
Well, I didn't know if we wanted 2 at the same time.
Oh, no, I got you. I understand. I'm sorry.
We may just have to when we're
Yeah.
doing the.
I don't think we have a choice.
I'm gonna have to drain 3 soon, or 4.
Yeah, go ahead and drain 4. Use your personals.
I'll hold.
Soak. Cookies. Soak. Oh no, excuse me. Orbs in the back. There's all the way to the left. Oh no. That was a fun game you guys played. Soaks in the back. Yep.
Draining 3 real quick.
Three is active.
Click on 2.
Clicking 2.
Everybody get in this circle for healing.
Orbs.
All right, orbs.
No? Sorry, Tech.
You ready for bottles?
Where do you want to click 1?
Click on 1 now.
Click 1.
I got boss.
Okay.
Oh god, that's an ad.
Everybody gets a skull.
They're out.
This ad needs to be tanked.
Draining 4.
Let's get Cell up.
I need someone on the left. I'm dead.
All right. Yeah, wipe this one up.
I went to kill the ad way in the back, and then I couldn't
Yeah, it's
get to
just-
the orb.
Yeah, it was on Kale.
That's a mistake. Yeah, it was just weird. No big deal. Yeah, that was really odd because I don't think we had anybody down at that point either.
I didn't think that ability could go on tanks.
Apparently it does. She's showing us something new every pull.
Come on, so.
Looney, do me a favor. Hold off on your spirit link until I call for it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like the timing on the canisters. We're gonna have 2 every time on those transitions.
Yeah, and that's why I want to keep, because there are some times where we're taking heavy damage, and I would like to keep Spirit Link up for that. Jess and Haley, I don't know if you guys, I honestly don't know if you guys are doubling up on Trank, but go ahead and call it out. I need to make sure we're not doubling up. I want to make sure that, we have these healing cooldowns for these moments where canisters are being doubled up.
We're not. I'm watching it.
Okay, good. Feast is down. Just keep that in mind then, healers. There are going to be times where we are taking heavy raid-wide damage, so I'm leaving it up to you. Feel free to use it when you see fit, but just keep that in mind that if you can get away with not tranking and save it for a heavier moment to trank, let's do that first. Check for pull. Potat, I'll call out for that. Sneeve, do you have Rallying Cry on your hotkeyed? Do you have it ready to go? Sneevin? Okay, all right. Just hear out from me. If I call for it, I just need you to get ready to use it. All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus enemy. Bottle enemy.
Should we move out of
Clicking
there?
tube.
I got both.
Bottle enema.
Bottles.
Focus enema.
Click on 1.
I'm gonna wait on 2 or 3 then.
Yeah, you still got some leeway here. We're gonna hold off on 1 so you can do 3 and 4, Strata.
All right.
I already clicked 1.
Yeah. No, I meant both of them. So don't worry about clicking 1 again just yet. Strata's got to take care of 3 and 4.
Are we good? No, it's still draining.
Both of them I show at 20. Both of them I show at 30.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drain it.
Okay. Yeah.
Drinking.
I'm draining 4 also. I have
Are you
to.
ready? Yep. Getting close. For the Druid Circle. Let's get these healings
Got
off.
the vial behind us, Kale.
Good job. Use your cookies if you need to.
Lingering enema. Lingering enema.
Watch out. There's a blood puddle under.
Lingering enema.
Here on the left.
Good job. Good recovery.
Bottle enema.
Double bounce. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, get ready for transition. This one's a little funny, remember? So we're not sure.
Where is that?
Click on 2.
We're good. We won't have 2 for this one.
Perfect.
We did it earlier.
Orbs are in the back.
Drinking.
Bottle enema.
Clicking on 1.
Mindful of ad placement.
I got both.
Good job. Keep it up.
Lingering enema.
Orbs. There's one on the ad, so be careful. Melee camp if you're hanging out by the ad. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Going to drain 4.
Bottle enema.
Soak. All right, guys, we got to push. Orbs are in the back.
Or is active.
Click on 3.
Click.
Go ahead and spear link.
Lingering enema. Bottle enema.
Soak. One behind the boss.
I got it.
1 and 4 at 20%.
Click on 1.
Drinking.
Click on 1.
Add. Skull.
Overlapping him.
Use your personals if you got some.
I don't. It's not going on.
Choose
the-
at 20%.
Don't click on 2. We need 3.
Three is still draining.
Okay. All right, roots are out. Looks like they're overlapping right on the unrooted.
I got boss K.
Oh, I could disengage. Oh. Okay, keep in mind right here.
You have to, please.
So Hunter's disengage does work.
Just freedom those two.
Work on this skull ad.
Clicking 2, it's at 30%.
Keep going, keep going.
Bottle enema.
I'm dead now. I don't think it matters though.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that. Yeah. So we're a bit behind on DPS here. By 6%. All right, guys. Well, we saw the whole fight. We made it to the end. Now we know it's just optimizing DPS moments and all that such. So we got to squeeze out 6% more, guys. So make sure we're, I know everybody is, but just a reminder to use all your CDs when it's available. Make sure you eat. Make sure we got flasks. Do people not have oils or the stones? I'm gonna dropping a guild chest over here. So if you need stuff from the guild bank, go ahead and grab it now. But pots. You know what? Actually, everybody go in the guild bank. Tab 2, there's a Vantis rune. Grab one. I'm going to use it. And thank you for whoever put those in. Was it you, Scott, or Touch? Who was it?
It was me.
Thank you, Touch.
Do you guys have a heavy armor kit for like the extra 32 stamina?
I do. All right, guys. So we know what to do now. We got to find 6% DPS somewhere throughout that entire fight. But that fight went a heck of a lot smoother than our previous pulls. So I like the direction we're going in here. We just got to make things go a little bit smoother here. All right, check for pull.
I just need 1 second.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm good.
Okay. Touch, you good?
Sorry, I was breaking them up. People were putting it in their inventory, using one, and then putting it back. So,
Come on, guys. You know how to separate. Just let me know when you're good. Take your time.
I'm good.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're doing real good, guys. I mean, that was the best pull we had all night. We're right there.
3, 2, 1. Focus animal. Bottle animal.
Clicking 2.
Shared cognition.
I got boss.
Bottle animal.
Soaking this anima, then 3.
Focus animal.
Draining 3.
Click on 1.
Draining 1.
Go ahead and Spirit Link right here. Orbs, one right in the melee camp, so be careful with this one.
Bottle animal.
Getting high on 4.
On a 4. Draining.
Drink.
I'll hold cut.
Bottle animal.
Soaks. Skullhead.
Orbs.
Lingering animal. Bottle animal.
There's a on foul behind tank.
Draining 3.
All right, get ready to drain 2.
3 is active.
Draining 2.
Jess, go ahead and drink.
Got it.
Lingering animal.
1, 3, and 4 are all 20%. Are close.
Take care of 4, please.
Bottle animal.
Going for 4. Draining.
Using him.
I got add KO.
Click on 1. Take care of orbs in the
Click
back.
1.
Swap KO.
Bottle animal.
Did you click 1 or 2?
I clicked 1.
Okay,
I just
all right.
clicked it again.
Do you want DPS up or hold it?
How many reses do we have? 1? Oh, we'll have 2 here.
Yep.
Get Scott up, please. Yep, thank you. Orbs in the back. Doing good, guys. Doing good. Stay focused here. Get ready to click on 3.
4 is active.
Clicking 3.
Bottle animal.
Soak.
Spirit Link is ready again.
All right, hold on to it.
I also have
I got
drink.
boss.
Copy. Good. I like what we have here. Orbs. And adds. Go ahead and Spirit Link.
Second pots.
Wrong expansion.
Get lazy up, please.
No, he's
Soaks.
Choose the 25.
All right, guys, we need to push.
Rooted with the red.
Kyle, take boss.
Second pots, if you haven't used them, we got to push the boss. Take care of the Skull Ad. Who's got the Spectre?
Tano.
Tano, just hold the Spectre. Everybody else DPS the boss.
Kyle, I'm swapping.
I got this one. Hey, heads up, Star.
We need to drain one.
Drain one.
Push it, push it.
Shit.
Right there. What was that, 3%? All right, we made progress, though. Yeah, that's just a couple abilities. We're right there, guys.
Stoneborn were permitted to use such routes to see to our master's demands. The debaucheries I have witnessed.
That was rude.
Smooth sailing, friend.
I like being at 100%.
So what is the anima web? So, but I had the beam.
Then you got hit by the line between the orbs. After 60 or 33%, it spawns a line in the orbs too.
I think I had to get rid of it so fast.
Yeah.
So that was the dot that killed me afterwards then.
Yeah. Now we know.
At 66%, it's basically the arcane thing from Diablo 3.
All right, let me get a check for pull. All right, guys, let's do this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus anima.
Auto shut. Did not click that. Sorry about that.
I see you've embraced the hunter way.
Bottled anima.
Clicking two.
Shared cognition.
Hey guys, okay, keep them on the same side. Keep them on the same side. Yeah, overlap your circles. Yep, and then we need to cleave them down. Yep, there we go, just like that. Let's get some cleave action in here.
One.
So, if you're rooted, obviously we can't do anything about it. But just like that, from now on, guys, just like we saw, just overlap your 2 instead of having them on each side.
Training 3.
Orbs. We got one all the way in the back if you got it.
Drinking.
Behind you, Steven.
Bottled enema.
Training 3 or 4.
I'll hold Kale.
Bottled enema.
Beams, be careful. Keep wiggling, guys. Keep wiggling. Soaks in the back. Oof. Somebody double
Training
soak. Did that
3.
work?
Yeah.
Training 2.
3 is active.
Spirit link, please.
Training.
Okay. No.
Sorry.
No, you're good. We're good. We'll just work with it. Soaks.
Lingering enemy.
Orbs are like right in the middle. And one all the way in the back. One all the way in the back. Keep wiggling. There we go. Good job. Don't forget to use your cookies.
You hold
Move
Kale.
the box a little bit.
Training 1.
Bottled enema.
I have Trank. Let me know when you want it.
Go ahead and trank right now.
Training 4.
One is dead, so got heals.
All right, guys, let's recover here.
Do you have room melee?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get ready to click on 3.
She went to 4.
4 is active.
All right, guys, game time. Let's earn this.
Potion should be up in like 20.
I got boss.
Bottled enema.
Soaks. And we got to nuke these ads ASAP.
Using him.
Personals. Cookies.
Lingering enemy.
Let me get rallying cry, please. All right, guys, we're in good shape here. Let's push it.
1 and 2 are at 25%.
I got boss.
Nuke the skull ad. We got soaks. Tank the Spectre. DPS Minerva.
I'll hold boss.
Yep.
Take those beams out.
Can you train?
Drinking.
GG!
Nicely done.
Nice.
And gold. Great.
Hey, pay for those repair bills.
Standard.
Yeah, standard. Good kill, guys. Good job, healers.
Come on, Cell. Don't
Happy
sugarcoat
train.
it. Tell us what you really think.
All right, let's head over to Zamox. Let's see how that is.
I'm kind of upset. I used Sacrifice on Tano right at the end, right after, right as the boss was dying.
What were you thinking?
Dude, my fucking heal per second is insane on that fight.
They gotta give you something since you're not cool enough to carry a shield.
All right, here comes all the BOE boys and girls.
That fight's brutal.
Remember, leave no trap untriggered.
If in doubt, throw Cell at it.
No.
I just turtle and run through them.
Careful, he might try and hurl your dead body across the room.
Oh, the tornadoes, so yeah.
Oh. All I know is if anyone ever asks me to do another Vectis achievement run, I'm going to punch him in the face. That was a pain in the butt.
Vectis achievement?
Yeah, wasn't that the one where we had to like everyone get like I don't know, there was something weird about it.
No, Vectis was an ad. We had to grab an ad from like a different room, and
You're thinking of the other guy. You're thinking of the faceless guy, aren't you, Joe? Where we all had to get like those absorb things.
Ah, gotcha. You're right.
No, I think the worst thing was trying to do fucking Cahoon.
don't even say it, man. Don't.
Just doing fucking Cahoon.
Oh, not good. I thought you were gonna say,
Carapace.
yeah, Carapace.
Oh no, yeah, Carapace. That's right. I was thinking.
We don't
Cahoon.
talk about
no,
Carapace.
Yeah, Carapace. That's right. We finally learned that there's just more pustule things on the right side.
Carapace.
Fucking A, dude. Carapace was painful as shit.
Which difficulty?
Just doing the achievement.
Oh.
Yeah, that was just obnoxiously stupid.
Yeah, Nathria.
Actually, we had an easy time with that.
Yeah, we did.
Talking about wiping right now, James? That's standard operating procedure.
It's a real raid now. We wanted to cap it off for the night.
If
I'm sure
Tano
it was a
hasn't
real raid.
upped his floor rep yet, it's not a raid night.
Well, I almost forgot about one important thing. You know, I'm breaking 100k health now. I can get to 102k health.
And you still
Almost
die?
forgot to talk about my health.
Does that mean we're going to wipe again now that you've brought something like that up?
No.
That's right. All during
You might
BFA,
die.
it was how he had 10 million health points.
Or when I was trying to push for 40k. Well,
So no one heal Tano, and we'll just see what happens, alright?
I'll get top heal.
Prove it.
We'll see, buddy. We'll see.
Incoming in the back.
Blaming Haley for that one.
I think it's Sal's fault.
I didn't see him.
Yeah, he complained, and RNGesus is punishing him.
Ooh.
Told you, BOEs, man.
Our Shadow Priest has gotten like 3 since we started raiding.
Damn.
I know, I'm over here. Can I get just 1? We had 2 drop in this room last night.
Can I get a res? Please.
I tried to meld res you. And yeah, we don't have the B-res.
Thank you.
Oh, Tano, how'd that health work out for you, buddy?
I was waiting
Still top,
for it.
still top of the meters. I'm watching it. Cell slowly
You're
catching me.
fucking dead.
He survived
top of the meters.
as long as my leg sweep was active.
I mean, I guess James Tano's correct technically.
I'm still top of meters.
But yeah, he's dead.
Quick, everyone run over the traps so the
Oh.
healers can beat Tano.
Quick,
Did I-
teabag him.
I still topped meters. Top
Cell,
that.
heal something. Cell, heal something.
No, I beat Cell by 4k. Top that.
Wow.
That's really disappointing.
Shoot the mirror.
Which one are you headed to?
See what we
Zymox?
can do at 12
Yeah,
minutes.
do we need?
No. we don't.
Zymox the other side.
Yeah, let's go.
It's just the mirror, whether we need it or
Yeah,
not.
just go in the mirror.
Yeah,
We're so used to doing the mirror,
Although
but we're
there's
resetting,
13
so
minutes left.
Yeah, I just want to get one pull in. Hopefully, we can see the stasis traps, and then we'll be ready for it next week.
They're not too bad. They don't spawn as much as you'd think. And honestly, I didn't see any in melee when we did it, so I don't know if it's a range only thing.
So, is it something where it targets you, and then you have a few seconds to get to a location? Is that how it works,
No,
or is
it
it?
doesn't seem to notify from what I noticed.
Okay, so it just spawns wherever you're at. wherever you're
Yeah,
at. Okay.
like I do seeds. I do the one that's by the boss and bring it to the back. And I got a seed or a trap like as soon as I came out of the portal, dragging my seed, and got stuck in it and killed me.
Polish game.
So, yeah, you can get really screwed up by them.
Look at that.
Double.
2 in 1.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
Wow, nice. Clay and Scott, just drop those into the guild bank, please. Thank you.
Yeah,
why
one
is that
like
190?
That's like a world drop, I would bet.
Yeah, it's a world drop.
someone got dropped.
Clay got
Who got the
gypped.
190? Oh, Clay. Clay got gypped. Oh man.
So Clay, it was supposed to be a green, but took pity and upgraded to an epic.
I've gotten 2 greens.
Make sure you stand in the blue here, it heals.
Yeah.
Oh look, 3.
Especially spell.
3 greens now.
Yes, soak the blue.
Show us how it's done, James.
I didn't die.
I thought Tano was supposed to.
See,
Tano's
that's how
supposed
it's
to,
done.
to do that.
I got 3 wings. Thanks, Pete. Ah! Boom.
I soak and I still survive.
Well, look at me. Really do.
Why isn't he in raid every weekend?
It's a good question. I think you should ask him.
Tano's all
Because I
high
have
and
to
mighty
live with
drinking his tea with milk in it.
James, you need to sneak in some milk into Tano's tea.
No, that means less milk for his coffee.
Correct.
And let me drop a feast. Okay, so only new ability on heroic is stasis traps, just like Strata was talking about earlier. So it looks like it's immediately cast upon you, but basically it's just going to leave this bluish glowing circle-less thing behind. What happens, Strata? If is it just damage if you run into it?
You get stunned and they have to break you out. Like it's like ice block type deal. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but
Yeah. Okay. All right. So if you
it's
are,
like 100k health.
You become
Yeah.
targetable or whatever.
okay.
You
Alright.
can soak them, so hunters and
With
immunities can
right.
soak them up.
Yep. And that's what we're going to do. So hopefully, if they are, actually, they probably will be in high traffic areas. So we'll just need to get some kind of rotation between the 3 hunters and the 2 pallies and maybe Crazy. Get you in there as well with their nether walk to soak them up.
Icebound Fortitude works as well.
Okay.
Anything that doesn't like if you can get stunned by it, it won't work.
Okay. Now the animation of you being stunned, is it easily recognizable or?
I just usually notice the health bar.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you become targetable with a health bar.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So just keep an eye out that. Obviously, we want to, if somebody does get caught, we need to break him out ASAP. Other than that, everything else is the same. Let me put the markers here. For the people that are raiding with us for the first night, this might look a little different from what other people do.
Oh, there is another change. That's for the tanks. The bomb goes
Oh,
off
yeah.
much faster. It's like 3 seconds now instead of what is
4,
it,
8 to
5.
4. 8 seconds. to
We'll
4.
keep running.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of getting bored standing right here, I'll actually explode before I get there. Got it.
Yeah, we normally get to a decent distance and had to wait anyway, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think our prop pally ended up specking double horse just because he was so immobile. He felt like.
Oh, immobile. Such a shame.
Okay, for the folks who are raiding with us for the first night, the portals, phase 1 and phase 2 will be green and orange, and phase 3 will be green and purple. And then, of course, we're taking all the seeds from blue, moon, and green seeds need to go to orange. Other than that, you heard what we do about the stasis traps, so we'll get a rotation going on here. I'll just call it out on the fly. We'll figure it out from there. Let me drop a feast, and then we'll get started. Where is it? Did I drop one already? No, I didn't. We'll get one last pull in, and then we'll call it our night, guys. A nervert, man, that took all the energy out of me. Jeez.
See? You went DPS, and as the tanks, all we did was we stood there and watched you all die.
Yeah. It's a lot more work, man. It was a lot easier tanking, that's for sure.
Oh, for sure.
I got so many buttons on my doggone hotbar now.
Where's my trank shot?
No, don't get that. That didn't make the cut. You're on your own. I replaced it with Revive Pet. Some more important.
I hate everything about you right now.
Oh my God, it's so necessary in Torghast.
Yeah, it is. All right. Ready, check. Pota, did you eat? Okay.
Ooh, calling out Potat.
Do I want to know what meeting means?
Meeting. All right, we're all ready. Here we go, guys.
Oh no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Godspeed, Kale.
All right, so here come the traps.
Stasis trap.
So
They don't look like they
wait for
spawn
them.
directly under you.
Green and orange. Green and orange. Oh.
I'm in trap.
All right, no worries. We should be good here.
High to life spark.
At least it took a trap away, Dot.
Stasis trap.
Someone DPS me, please.
And Crazy. 2 people in the back need to be DPS, or looks like Crazy took the portal.
High to life spark.
Going to orange.
I got trapped on the portal. So it just kept pushing me back and forth.
It's lame. Chubb, can you turtle pick up these traps?
High to life spark. Fleeting spirit. Stasis trap.
All right. Kite your buddy.
Turtle ran
Everybody-
out when I went into the trap.
Help out Chubb.
High to life spark.
Tanks, run that out. Stage 2. So now we definitely need green and orange.
Stasis trap.
Traps are out.
Just
Be
doing
mindful.
what,
Seeds of extinction.
Seeds are out.
Rift blast.
Or seeds are coming. They were there. Everybody else bring it in.
High to life spark. Stasis trap.
turtling. Gonna clean up some of these traps. Let's get these people out. Good job, guys. Doing good so far. Seeds. Where the hell's my button? Oh my god, are you kidding me? What the
Oh, hi.
All right. Who did that?
That was me.
Well done.
And
Wow.
My button went away to drop the doggone thing.
That's all right.
I was looking for the button and running at the same time.
We'll just blame Tano, and it'll be fine.
We're blaming Tano.
Because I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Seeds of extinction.
We don't need to do any explanations, so we're good. If everybody wants to stay for a pull, it's just going to come back. We're going to eat and then pull. So if you're up for it, we can do it.
Don't rest. Too
Don't
late.
If you got to go, just go ahead and message me right now. I got no problem with that, but just going to drop a feast and we're going to pull.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm last on clearing traps, because I do the seeds for our group. And shit happens.
Yeah, we should have gotten the beer. Thanks a lot.
Is Dot here?
Yeah.
Let's do some summoning. There we go. 2 teams. And a 3rd team. Who still needs a summon? Everybody getting one? We got like 4 portals going on here right now.
Did anyone get Chubb?
Nah, he can run.
I'm running.
Feast is down, guys. All right. Well, you guys pretty much saw the fight until I made that blunder. But traps, looks like people are getting hit. So it looks like it can be a bit wonky. We just got to be careful.
And you can't demonic gateway through them. It will catch you.
Yeah, you can't blink demonic gateway, use a shadow step, anything like that. Like you'll get caught.
I would recommend try not to hang out by the gate, just so there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Not until we actually need to use it. Chunks is a trap. Nice. All right, check for pull.
What's downtime on this fight, Kale?
Yeah, poor Kale can't tab out and watch Netflix while he's tanking.
You do it on normal with how long I had for the trap or our explosion.
All right, well, ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test the limits on live targets.
Hyperlight spark. Stasis trap.
Comes the traps.
Drift blast. Fleeting spirit.
All right, get ready to dodge your admirers.
Hyperlight spark.
next set of traps. If you're running around, be mindful. Get ready. Break Haley out, please. Thank you. And somebody else is out there in the back. Looks like Crazy. Break out Crazy.
Broke out the healer and stepped on it.
High for life spark. Fleeting spirits.
Drinking.
Stasis trap.
Turtle. Clear up these traps.
High for life spark.
All right, green. Yep, green and orange. Good job.
Trap. Seeds of
Yep, green and orange. And then get ready for the seeds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys are going to have to hightail it back with the seeds. Let's try to get some grips to help him out. No? Okay.
Stasis trap.
Chubb, do you have turtle up? Can you clear up these traps?
No, I did the. first
Someone stunned the tank.
Drift blast. High for life spark.
Guess
Two
Nether
healers
Walk doesn't
down.
work.
What's that?
I guess Nether Walk doesn't work. I still got stunned even though I was in Nether.
What's the other one you have?
No, that's the immunity.
Okay.
So apparently it doesn't work at all.
All right. At least we scienced it. It's a wipe anyways.
Have to see get a little late.
Yeah. Definitely the traps. You know, it's just going to take a couple pulls for us to get used to seeing them and
Stasis trap.
working around them, all that good jazz. But
Is it
other than
totally
that, guys,
random? Can we bait them? Like, can we start on one side of the room and move to the other side of the room?
Probably just stay grouped. That seemed to be how it worked for us. They were mostly grouped up.
Yeah, in the Dungeon Journal it says that he deploys them at the location of players.
yeah, we'll have to do that.
I got one on the first pull and it deployed like to my left. So I don't know if it deploys directly under you. I think it deploys off
It's
to
next.
the side.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too.
Well,
That way you
definitely, you know, the high traffic areas are obviously straight down the middle and onwards. But we'll talk all about that next week. I know it's late. I'm going to let you guys go. So great job this weekend. We'll be back at it next week. We do have a skip now for normal. So let me just sit on it. Think about if we want to do the skip for at least for the last 4 bosses or the last 3 bosses on normal for a chance at extra gear. But so just stay tuned for that. Otherwise, everybody have a great week and I'll see everybody next Friday. Cheers. Thanks for coming.
Thanks all.
See you guys next week.
Yep. Yeah, where's my portal, Boral?
Oh, wow. Lady and Nerva, I took almost double the amount of damage Kale did.
Well, he mitigates it. You just soak it up, right?
No, this is after mitigation.
Is she physical or magical?
Mostly magical. So I mitigate a shit ton.
Yeah, so your healing's probably double what his was then. Too.
Oh, my healing was on par with the healers. Have a good one, guys.
Later.